Hello everyone, and wait, why is this not working? Hello everyone, and welcome to game number 2 in the series between Focus and Happy. Happy spawning as the blue undead over here on the bottom right hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Focus has spawned as the yellow orc. Orc versus undead here in this 1v1 on Terranus stand as things do get, underway. Gonna go ahead and speed things up as time is a commodity for me, and I'm sure it is for you as well, as we're gonna be looking at an Altar of Storms, most likely training up that Blade Master, and it looks as though we are gonna be going for Crypt Fiends once again from Happy. Happy went for Crypt Fiends in game number 1. If you guys did not watch that game, very entertaining. Definitely recommend it, and for you guys to watch it in order. Now, what's going to be happening here as the Crypt Fiends are added and the Death Knight is trained? Well, it's going to give that Blade Master a little bit of free time to creep and get a bit of an experience lead. It looks as though the Blade Master is going to be heading off to the north over here. Could try and clear out this 1-1-1 creep camp, only take down the Apprentice Wizard and wait for that other grunt that will be coming alongside him right there. This creep camp very easy to take out, and it looks as though a couple of healing salves are going to be all that is needed for the Blade Master to really recover all of this damage. This 5-3-3 creep camp right there. We'll see if a lightning shield is going to be used. There you go. There is the attack. There is the damage now onto that Renegade Wizard, as the Renegade Wizard is just going to end up falling. A second purge now onto that Blade Master. That purge doesn't really do much of anything, as you see that the Renegade Wizard will get taken down, Ring of Protection +2, and the Blade Master now just absorbing all of that damage and will be able to shrug it off later. Death Knight now venturing forth, going to go ahead and try and clear out this Apprentice Wizard creep camp as well. As I mentioned, Happy is slightly delayed in this particular matchup, but both players pretty much know that the other player is going to try and do some creeping. The other sides, you don't even see a lone ghoul or peon from any of the sides so far trying to do any sort of scouting. Now the Crypt Fiends were far enough away from each other, no damage really dealt there. Skeletal minions very effective at dealing that normal damage. As you can see, that rogue is gonna end up now getting taken down. Oh wow, purposely running the skeleton minion back away from here so that it can do extra damage. And now the Death Knight is sitting at level 2 after picking up Claws of Attack +6. Some nice items there. Meanwhile, the Blade Master, Gauntlets of Overstrength, Ring of Protection, going after a Kobold Tunneler, and he is specifically trying to get the creeps away from his opponent. Now, he does have +6 strength right now, which is significantly higher than he normally would, hence the 750 hit points, and he may be able to take down this Sasquatch right here. There's the Dust of Appearance. Blade Master is revealed. Who got the experience? I believe the Death Knight still did, as the Death Knight now tries to wander away. Blade Master going to pick up those boots of speed, now going after this one particular Crypt Fiend. Death Coil, however, will come in time, as the Death Knight now goes back to lick his wounds and perhaps engage once more. All right, you can take a look at both bases during this small engagement. Nothing really going to happen here. You can take a look, both sides, Halls of the Dead and this Stronghold. Stronghold is significantly higher already in the upgrade, so we should be looking at that Shadow Hunter in just a moment. All right, oh, damage being dealt to that grunt there, thereby shaking off the healing. Nicely played there, as Happy now just wandering around here. Happy doing a fairly good job of trying to keep his units alive, but that Blade Master does start to slice and dice things up fairly quickly. Tome of Strength being left behind. Death Coil already coming in there. Is the Blade Master going to pick it up? Yes, getting an extra 25 hit points. And Focus may be able to survive a little while longer, as this grunt now is in a little bit of trouble. All right. Damage has been dealt across both sides. You can take a look at this grunt here. That grunt could end up falling. Death Knight does not have enough mana. Now he does, as the units are now splitting back off to the north and south. Grunt down to 98 hit points, 99, 59. There is the Death Coil. It does get taken down. Meanwhile, the Blade Master gonna trade a grunt for a Crypt Fiend there, as the Blade Master may be forced to try and wind walk in order to get out. Now, the Death Knight is low on mana, as the Blade Master is currently unable to escape the cold towers of that Black Citadel now, or excuse me, Halls of the Dead and that Nerubian Tower. Shadow Hunter is out. Supply count 28 over 40. You can see Spirit Lodge and Bestiary already being built. Meanwhile, taking a look at Happy. Happy is just going straight to Black Citadel. He wants to get that Lich with that Orb of Corruption, and a Slaughterhouse will be falling behind momentarily. Now, Terranistan, as you guys can see so far, is a very, very large map for intense creeping, hence the rather small armies even at this stage in the game. 28 supply compared to 28 supply. Both sides are doing very, very heavy on their tech right now as the Blade Master is windwalking his way through. Hex now going down onto that Crypt Fiend. That Crypt Fiend may end up getting taken down. Is it going to fall? The Blade Master trying to finish it off. The Grunt should be able to get off a shot or two. There, it does go down as another Hex comes into play. Happy is now in serious trouble. Another Crypt Fiend getting taken down as the Death Knight now just gets enough mana for those Death Coils. Shadow Hunter can perhaps do a bit of healing on that Blade Master. All the remaining units are trying to run away. Death Knight getting individual poking attacks as we now see, I believe that was a Sentry Ward, but placed down by who? Perhaps the Death Knight. As Happy, yes, does have that Sentry Ward there to keep track of what is going on. Now, the Shadow Hunter needs to get to level 2, but 2 very effective Hexes have swung things greatly in favor of focus, as we are now going to look at the Blade Master getting to level 3. Back down across over here, Death Knight already going to be at 3, but that's mainly because the Lich has not yet joined them. You can see Obsidian Statues now being added as well, so it is going to be Obsidian Statues with Destroyers as the main strategy and tactic. Blade Master just shy of level 3 after clearing that creep camp, and it looks as though he is looking to do a potential creep jack here. This is going to be bad though. There is that Sentry Ward right there, as the Blade Master may think that he has additional time to heal, only to end up getting attacked right there. So yeah, that heal was all gone. Potion, Dust of Appearance now being picked up. Circuit of Nobility, items transferred all across the place here, as we are now looking at, well, there is a ward right there. So this is going to be a potential attack from the side and the back here. Blade Master is going to be fighting a war on 2 fronts, but will pick up the Renegade Wizard item. That it was in fact True Shot Aura. Not necessarily that great. Units are all trying to run around right now. Shadow Hunter trying to get away. It looks as though the Speed Scroll will in fact do its job, as the Death Knight now gets to level 3. Alright, that True Shot Aura. There's that quick Hex. There is a 70 Windwalk Strike. It looks as though Happy's one Crypt Fiend may end up getting taken down. Where's the Death Coil? There it is, right on the money, as the Blade Master now looking to back off. Alright, off over here, you can see the Death Knight still trying to clean things up here. Lich does have the Claws of Attack +6 and will be picking up that Orb of Corruption momentarily, as he is currently now just saving up some gold. Death Knight picking up a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability as well. You want to make sure that your heroes, your greatest strength and your greatest weakness is all available to you and well protected, as the Blade Master and the Shadow Hunter continue their creeping off to the north. There's that Orb of Corruption that I've been talking about for so long, as the Shadow Hunter now heads over here, perhaps to the top right. No? Well, yep, over here to the center. He will get to level 2. Now, the Blade Master's main plan is to have enough mana, use Windwalk level 2 to try and slow down some of the creeping on this Death Knight and Lich. The Shadow Hunter wants to get to level 3 for level 2 healing wave, and anything that the Blade Master can really do here is going to be extra gravy at this point. Now, will he be able to finish off any of these units? It doesn't look like it, as the Blade Master has so far unsuccessfully delayed any sort of creeping by Happy. Now, that doesn't mean that Happy still has the lead. Happy is just doing what he needs to do in order to stay even. The Shadow Hunter is still creeping away from that Blade Master. Yes, the Blade Master would make things slightly faster by dealing a little bit of damage and running away, but the Shadow Hunter now creeping by himself, gonna get those Sentry Wards and that Tome of Intelligence. More mana on that Shadow Hunter is always beneficial. Blade Master now wandering around here, a fast-moving, invisible, high-damage hero, keeping track and keeping tabs of the army. Meanwhile, Death Knight is at 3, and the Lich is getting closer and closer to 3, possibly clearing out this top right creep camp. Now, what I am surprised about right now is that the Shadow Hunter has yet to creep out this final creep camp here. That Renegade Wizard creep camp would give level 3. The Blade Master can rejoin, and it would give a definite benefit, as the Blade Master does deal high damage, and you do need a bit more damage to figure out and deal with this particular creep camp. Now that True Shot aura, as you remember, was dropped but sold, as the Troll Berserkers already have a bit of a damage bonus from those Kodo Beasts. War Song or War Drums currently in play, +5 damage, so a 20% bonus to damage on that attack already, as the Forest Troll Berserkers are already getting into position to shut down the potential destroyers, and maybe even nope, there is no Boneyard, so no Frostworms will come into play. Watchtower now being added, as the destroyer keeps track, sees that there is nothing there, and decides to back off. Last real creep camp over here at the left-hand side. Shadowhunter has a Robe of Magi +6. That will definitely help him out. The Spirit Walker has to be very careful here. That is a lot of slow across a lot of characters. Blade Master going to be sitting at 3. The Shadowhunter may almost get to 4, as there is one Kobold Taskmaster left, sitting at level 5. He'll just be shy, maybe about 50, no, about 86 experience. No abouts about it. Full 86 experience away. Meanwhile, the Blade Master is still quite a ways away from getting to level 4. Some minor green creep camps are all that are left. No easy way to get additional gold at all. Sentry wards positioned all across the map, as the Blade Master wants to make sure that there is no expansion here, sees that there is none, and now setting up more watchtowers. We are at Fortress, and what is this? The Destroyers and the Crypt Fiends are not going to be able to do that much. Once again, the Death Knight going straight after the Voodoo Lounge, and the Voodoo Lounge is going to end up falling. That is going to really slow things down, as all of the units are now going to be jumping into their burrows. Meanwhile, back down across on the other side, we see a quick kill. Scroll of Town Portal getting out of a bad situation. A new Scroll of Town Portal was purchased, and it looks as though a Spirit Walker and perhaps a Kodo Beast is going to fall. Focus losing a Kodo Beast right there. Oh, there is a Goblin Sapper lying ready and in wait. This is going to be a big deal in just a moment. You could easily take down some of these Ziggurats here, as the Blade Master will probably reveal himself on purpose to take that slow from the 2 towers, and then the Goblin Sappers are just going to run on in. All right, let's take a look at how all of this is going to go down right here. You can hit right here, take down 2 Ziggurats, supply block your opponent, and you can see there are 2 watchtowers here. And here we go. There it is. Speed Scroll running in. There's Goblin Sappers right there. Once more off to the north. There you go. Completely supply blocking, sitting at 57 over 30. And this is completely exposed now. A beautiful play by Focus, completely shutting down Happy's ability to train any units, as he can't even get gold to summon a Ziggurat any longer. Blade Master does have Windwalk, can be going after all of these units here. Meanwhile, a Peon gonna get taken down. All right, let's take a look at this. Every Acolyte that falls is an Acolyte that cannot be retrained until more Ziggurats are ready. More Ziggurats are not going to be ready until there is more gold. And this is just a crazy cycle here, as the Blade Master now just wandering around. All right, coming back across over here. The Destroyers are off to the north. You can see them, a little bit of piercing damage coming back across here. Are the Peons going to jump inside those burrows? That is going to be the big question there. Another one getting taken down, as the Blade Master still going to continue this fight. All right, this is looking to turn into a very big base race, as the Orc Burrows, well, the Orc Burrow is now going to teleport back all the way back home. What's happening here? Blade Master, Shadowhunter, all right, here we are. Here's an engagement. Howl of Terror, Troll Berserkers are not engaging. Blade Master, is he going to be able to finish off this Acolyte? Yes, he does. There's the Scroll of Town Portal out. And no Acolytes on the field. No real way to train up anything. And that, my friends, is going to be a very sad day for the Undead. The Undead may have the larger army right now, 45 over 50 compared to 52 over 30, and you got to remember, that's no workers anywhere inside the base except for 2 ghouls who should probably be joining in on the fight now. Every point of damage is absolutely important. If you can perhaps take down these last 2 Ziggurats, that would pretty much be the end of the game, as you are going to be forcing your opponent to try and hit you. Pillage now being added as well, so hit and run tactics will be a little bit more beneficial for Focus. Let's take a look back across here. Shadow Hunter looking at plenty of mana where he's looking for any bit of experience on the map. Only things that are left here are now in the center. Blade Master now coming across, sees nothing. Gonna be going after these ghouls. So a ghoul now getting caught out of position. He's gonna get taken down. Perhaps another ghoul can get taken down as well. And oh wow, no, that ghoul is purposely hiding himself in a position where the Blade Master cannot get to. Death Knight still sitting at level 4 as the Blade Master now all across over here. Alright, what is the peon hoping to do? Oh, he's setting up a voodoo lounge a little bit out of the way. That is very difficult to be spotted. Blade Master could get in some strikes here. One, is it going to get a proc on the lightning orb? If he got a proc on that lightning orb, that destroyer would have been, well, dead and destroyed, as we now see the Blade Master looking to finish off the rest of this Rogue Wizard creep camp. Shadow Hunter and Blade Master gonna be both just shy of level 4, and that's actually one of the worst things that can happen to you. You just need a little bit more experience to get a very big benefit. More damage, more hits, but no, not going to happen this time around. Blade Master, low on mana, does have the Orb of Lightning, that Purge Ball, as I like to call it, as it shuts down units from trying to retreat. Let's take a look. That Blade Master, all of the gold that is to be had. Happy has not mined an ounce of gold in quite some time. As you can take a look down over here, 50 over 50 supply, and all he needs now are just superior items. He doesn't even need to train up any units. The Blade Master gonna get in a strike there. That is pretty much gone. No acolytes to try and unsummon buildings, as the Raiders are now trying to come in here as well. Frost Nova Death Coil there, as the Blade Master not gonna be able to do very much of anything. What is he doing? He's just running around in a circle. Is he gonna engage? Yeah, he's gonna engage right there. Scroll of Town Portal now being used, as he will get healed back up. One destroyer just wandering around here, and the Blade Master now really overstepped his bounds, wasting 350 gold, but I guess he has the gold to waste, so to speak. Shadow Hunter may decide to pick up another, well, another one there. All right, there's well, apparently everyone wants the lagger to leave, as you can see there is that Blade Master here. He is getting healed back up. Howl of Terror, Pit Lord at level 2. That little bit of splash damage there in that attack, as we now see Frost Nova onto the peon. 49, 48 over 50. What is going on? The Death Happy is, well, I think Focus is just waiting for his opponent to try and engage him, and there is nothing that his opponent can really do. We just see mass towers now coming in from the Orc with that fortified armor, and making it extremely difficult for the piercing damage and the destroyer's magic damage to take them down. And pretty much Happy has no chance right now. It looks like Focus is just sitting inside his base ready for the fight. The longer the game goes, the better it is for Focus, as Focus still has gold to buy items. He doesn't need to train up any units. Let's take a look. Death Knight, however, still larger there. 50 over 30 compared to 50 over 50 now, as the Blade Master now going after some units. There's a Purge. Blade Master now engaging. Howl of Terror. That's a big howl, as the Kodo Beast is now trying to run all the way back. Howl of Terror still running back. You can see the Kodo Beasts are re-engaging there. More damage being dealt, but the Troll Berserkers are now finally being able to fight back here, taking down some of those units. Grunts now getting taken down here, as the fight is still going on strong. Both sides with lots of mana. Dust of Appearance looking to take down a Burrowed Crypt-Fiend. Burrowed Crypt-Fiend will get taken down. Grunt now going to get taken down as well. But the Forest Troll Berserkers are going to finish things up and Focus. Resource difference. Gold mined. Over 3,500 gold, and that was the difference there. 6 minutes of not being able to mine, really taking its toll. Tricky play from Focus to give him, well, 1-1. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.